Hello everypone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a My Little Pony Horror AU. Once again, it has been a minute since we've looked at an AU. This one is rather short, but like I said, I want to do as many of these AUs as possible. I don't care if it's short, I don't care if it's long, I don't care if it's good, I do not care if it's bad. Because I have received some comments criticizing some AUs where people are saying it seems like kids are making some of these AUs and it's not that good. But I'm giving credibility to absolutely everyone, because even participating gives you an A+, because it showcases that you're willing to be a part of something. And you get better at things over time. So even though you might have a start, it might be poor, it might not be great, but over time there's always room for improvement. So it doesn't matter to me about anything. If there's an AU, I want to eventually look at it. And this is one I've had on the radar for a bit. It's not very popular. This is called the Cutiemark Killer, and there's only 3 things here. There's 2 slides and an emergency broadcast report slide. And the most popular out of these slides is the second one with 846 views, so this one's quite small, quite underrated, but the name for it itself is actually pretty unique. I've never come across something about the Cutiemark Killer. It actually sounds almost creepypasta-like in a way to me, and it kind of has me on my toes. It kind of has me excited for it. Now, before we actually jump into this AU, I ask kindly that you guys check out the description down below. You can feel free to join the Discord server, check out the Spotify. We have a new album coming out tomorrow. That is right, tomorrow the Depression Files will finally be released. It might not be on Spotify for a bit, because I know it takes Spotify a little bit of time to push those albums out because of processing and everything like that, and that's completely okay. But definitely check out the description if you guys are willing to throw out a helping hand. It is completely up to you guys at the end of the day, though, so please do not feel forced to do so. It's just a request on my behalf. But anyway, this is the Cutiemark Killer. We got 3 slides to look at, and we're going to quit wasting time and yapping away here, because I can already see the comments. I can already see a few people saying, oh my god, a yapping session. Yeah, I'm going to yap as much as I like. Thanks for being a part of that. So let's jump into this AU and see what we've been missing out on. So starting off, we have the Cutiemark Killer Part 1. It says Part 1, Rainbow Dash Idea Creds, my whole FYP. That's what it says in the bio. So let's actually take a look into this. It says trigger warning, small gore. So it's like small amounts of gore. There's your trigger warning for that. Isn't it beautiful out here, Pinky? Yes, 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 I love the forest. They both hear a scream, which you can already see there's a bit of a spelling grammatical mistake here. Both here, it's H-E-A-R. And once again, I noticed there's a lot of those in these AUs, and I really don't mind it, because this could be created by a younger individual. You gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. It's okay to make a few mistakes here and there. Both, that sounded like rainbow. With Rainbow Dash. Ah, ow, my Cutiemark, it's gone. And she had her Cutiemark cut off, it seems. And there's blood on her leg. Okay. Rainbow Dash, status, Cutiemark gone / infigured. Wait, injured? Injured. I think that means injured. Health is 56%, safeness is 43%, target, yes. Needs immediate help with the open wound, because that could lead to infection. You definitely got to have that taken care of. Fluttershy, status is nervous and unaware of the killer. Health is 100%, safeness is 99%, target? No, not yet. Needs to figure out what the scream was. Pinkie Pie, status is nervous / unaware of the killer. Health is 100%, safeness is 99%, target is no, but with a question mark, meaning eventually probably yes. Needs to figure out what the scream was. So that was Part 1. It is rather short. Like I said, this is probably going to be a shorter AU, and that's okay. Now we have trigger warning gore. So this is a bit of a gory slide. This is a bit of a nasty one. The Cutiemark Killer Part 2. Let's take a look. Applejack, I need you. What's up, Rainbow? Oh, my apples. What happened? I don't know. I woke up like this. I'm scared. I'm calling Nurse Redheart. Please hurry. It hurts. Camera footage from last night. We have Rainbow sleeping. All black. There is a pony with a knife. So, how do you not wake up from having your Cutiemark cut off? How does that not happen? That just doesn't seem realistic. Unless Rainbow's under some sort of anesthesia or like some kind of sleeping medication, or at least some kind of stimulant in a way. That's very unlikely. That is a bit of a criticism I have there. And I do got to be honest with like smaller creators, just to give them like an open view, you know, to let them know of like things that make sense, things that don't. And I'm not saying it to be mean. It's still A+ for participating, but you got to like accept the flaws from where they are. Like there's no way you stay asleep having a piece of your body cut off. And then she wakes up and what the fuck is this? Is she like bleeding out? I cleaned it out and got a sample for testing. I'll let you know what the infection is and if there's DNA on it. Thank you, nurse. Of course, you just rest easy up, hun. Take it easy. Nurse Redheart, status on the way to the lab. Health, 100%. Safeness, 99%. Target, no with a question mark. Needs to figure out what the green goo was. So the green goo is quite interesting. I have no idea what that could be. Applejack, status aware of killer. Health 100%, safeness 67%, target no with a question mark. So I think all of these characters could end up being targets as long as they have a Cutiemark. Needs to make sure Rainbow's okay. Rainbow Dash, status Cutiemark gone / bandage. Health 42%, safeness 40%, target yes. Needs answers to why the blood was turning green. The only thing I could really think of on why the blood could be turning green, if we're talking about, there's two different ideas I could have from this. And I like to genuinely add some theories in when it comes to these videos as well. It's something I like to start doing to not only increase the length for the video, but also make this video more interesting for you guys as a whole. But one, the blood could be turning green, and I guess looking at it from a perspective of it being an AU, the creator could have had an idea that Rainbow Dash is known for being colorful, like the color of her mane is green, blue, purple, it's all the colors of the rainbow, so maybe the blood was turning green because of like Rainbow's color. I don't know, it's a slightly weird answer, a slightly weird theory, but the other one I have that seems a little bit more logical in a sense is perhaps the knife that was used to cut off Rainbow's Cutiemark was rusted, or it could have been very dirty, leading to infection, which could explain why the blood was turning green. That would explain it a lot. I just accidentally exited out of the screen. Anyway, opening up this, we have the emergency broadcast report. This is not a test. Over the past 24 hours, there have been 13 cases of injured or worse killed ponies in the city of Ponyville. These ponies have all had one thing in common: they're missing their Cutiemarks. Camera footage of the suspect has either been too glitchy to see the suspect, or somehow parts of it have been erased / edited. So looking at that, that could lead to an idea that the pony could be using magic to cover up their tracks, making it difficult for them to spot on a camera, meaning that there could be a possibility that this is a unicorn, or it's just some crazy mind games. I don't know. Police have no idea of an initial lead. If you have any information about this evil pony, do not remain quiet. Call the censored number now. All that police know about this pony will be listed below. Female, fully grown, potential horn. Once again, I said it is more likely a unicorn. Weapons used that we know of, there's a knife, a taser, and poison. So if it's mentioning poison, that could also explain the blood turning green on Rainbow Dash. That's definitely interesting. There's definitely a lot of theories you could have with this AU, and even though it's slow, and I highly doubt this is ever going to be worked on again, because this was uploaded on January 27th, 2024. So it's been well over a year, almost a year and a half actually, and I definitely don't see this being worked on. And if we actually go back to the screen here, it says current story, Cutiemark Killer, working on part 4. I unfortunately do not think part 4 is coming out, but hey, you gotta be you gotta like keep your mind open. It's still nice to look at small AUs, to like give thoughts, to give opinions and everything like that. So I don't think this AU is one of the worst ones I've ever read. It's not the greatest, but it's fun, you know. The creator clearly had some ideas. They wanted to put it into the form of an AU, which is completely okay. I don't think it's that bad of an AU. I've seen a lot worse. So if you guys want to check out this AU for yourself, it'll be linked in the description down below. Definitely feel free to check it out. Give the creator Cutiemark, MLP Horror with a heart, some support. Although I highly doubt that another episode will be uploaded, but who knows? You can never predict the future. You never know exactly what's going to happen in life. So completely out of the blue, another episode could just be uploaded. The only thing you can do is just question if it's going to happen or not. But also, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Dislike if you didn't. It is completely okay either way. I really do not mind, but it's up to you guys at the end of the day. If you guys really enjoy the content on this channel, definitely hit the bell button, the bell icon near the subscribe button, whether you're subscribed or planning to subscribe. That way you guys get notified whenever I upload a video to the channel, because it benefits both of us in the long run. Basically, in one way, you guys get content that I upload for you guys from time to time. I upload some fun stuff to keep you guys entertained, and you guys help keep this channel going on a positive note. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. So I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.